If not, I'll move to the library report. I have read it. It is in order, and I would entertain a motion to approve the library.
Move that. One second.
Motion been made by Scott to approve the library report, and seconded by Hemphill. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The library report stands approved. County law enforcement report. I see you've been busy. I'm saying that politely. You know, something came. Butch, why don't you? Would you care to
That's fine. I just
make a suggestion?
I think the city of Milford has done this in the past, but RJ kind of tracked a few of these calls, what we call the nuisance calls, and I believe we should check in to see with the city attorney to see if it's legal that we offer basic police protection. You know, there's a threshold. Then we get these nuisance calls. Let's bill them for the time.
Yeah, because we answer everything.
Yeah.
Oh, bill the people?
You got 5 calls because the neighbor's dog's barking? Well, for $100 a pop, maybe I can listen to that dog bark.
We have 500 South Main with 8 calls. That's
There was a fight.
You mean bill the people that call?
fights and drunkenness and what?
then those were dealt with.
Now,
Yeah, the news-
Oh, I know they were.
Huh?
That's like there's a couple of fights and stuff, and it's family things. Bill them.
That'd be interesting.
Bill the nuisance.
I think I've heard that.
Mhm.
I've heard that being done.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about billing
Not the
people that-
recorder, the
Okay,
nuisance.
okay. I was gonna say, now wait a
I
minute.
know. They're just, I think Butch's suggestion should be looked
If
into.
it can be done, I'd be all for that.
Okay. Why
We're
don't-
paying for it.
Let me talk to,
I can tell you one thing.
let me talk to the city
There's a couple
attorney.
dogs in my neighborhood that are gonna get the bullet if I get woke up a few more mornings.
Who's taking
Turn
it?
around and smile into the
You
camera.
wanna let me know?
Huh?
You wanna let me know?
All right.
All right.
I'll talk to the city attorney about
Consistent.
the
I didn't
billing.
say I was gonna shoot him. No, I just know somebody that might.
You were just gonna throw a bullet at it, right? Well, it's worth a shot anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you have had any complaints, I just as well mention this.
No pun intended.
I don't know if any of you had any complaints. I've received quite a few on the discharge, illegal discharge of firearms.
Yeah, I slept right through it.
I don't think it didn't do any good to put it in the paper.
Well, it's not done yet.
Right, but I'm just mentioning that we're getting a lot of complaints from people on that activity that took place.
And rightfully so.
And you can't do anything about it, Keith. I'm not criticizing.
No, I
Your
understand that,
department.
but we might be able to. We're in the process of going back through it, because I came up with a lot more contacts than what they had originally that evening. So there's people to talk to, and of course, you know, in this day and age, everything's gotta be, you gotta have a written statement, you gotta have video or audio. It's
You're
taking
working
some
on
time.
it, that's
yeah.
good.
A lot of people
That's
don't
good,
like
that's good to hear.
Give that.
There is a chance if things fall into place that there could be some
It's-
serious charges. If they don't,
It's just going on record tonight that it has been brought up and that we're dealing with them. Thank you.
I agree, it's a serious situation.
Delinquent water bills, Joan. Any more county law enforcement? Any more? Any other item? Okay, delinquent water bills, Joan. Where we at?
Yes, there are some. I don't know if you want to do it when Bill is gone or.
Yeah,
you
no,
wanna
no,
wait.
no, we'll wait.
Well,
How many do you
actually, I
have?
have 6
You have 6?
that haven't paid.
You have 6. Do you think there's a chance of any of them coming in this week?
Yeah,
Okay.
possibly.
Well,
I
when Bill comes back, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
Is that okay with the council?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We know Joan will police it.
There is no superintendent of utilities report. The superintendent's on vacation. Committee reports, I'm going to start with Keith.
I think I'll defer to Mike.
Mike.
I don't have nothing either.
Todd.
Pool's up and running, so far so good. We've had a little bit of trouble with the pump. trying to keep up with that. I know Bill said there's a chance he might have to pull it here sometime soon because they're having trouble with the flow. They're having to back flush it all the time. Go over to get that air pump and
Other than that, everything going good.
blow it back so far.
It's good to
We've
hear.
been getting we're getting pretty good attendance,
It's pretty good.
considering.
I know the first day was pretty decent, but of course I'm not up there every day,
Yeah.
so I don't, the weather's been kind of off and on. The rain we got, the water's bound to be freezing cold.
Yeah.
But as you said, that didn't stop you when you were.
You're absolutely right.
Stop you from climbing over the fence.
Things are different nowadays, I'll tell you that. There's for sure. Kids just don't get into swimming like I did when I was a kid.
We get some hot, humid weather, it'll get used.
Huh?
And you can't make it over the fence.
Tried that once and got caught.
Yeah, we pretty much covered other items in your
Yes.
committee.
Yep.
Okay, Jim, street?
Well, Jeremy's been here and we kind of lined up 4 blocks up from Reese's on west to get that completed. And that'll cost us awful close to it'll take all the money we have allocated to get those 4
39.
blocks. Yeah. In fact, he wanted 40,000. Have you had any communication from the elevator?
Yes,
man?
and I've been asked if you could get an estimate for First Street there, what we're talking about, and get that to Elliot, and then he'll pass it on, see what FC can do.
For what?
Curb on First Street there along the west side parking lot at the elevator is getting pretty well chewed up, and, we know it's truck
Big
traffic.
trucks involved in a lot of weight.
And FC is willing to.
What do you want me to, when Bill
Participate.
gets back, I'll talk to him and we'll communicate with you and
Or talk to Elliot down there and just get him an estimate on what it's gonna cost, and he has to have something like that so we can
Yeah, I understand
capitalize
that.
it.
Take it from there.
I understand that.
Jim,
Otherwise, we're gonna have to wait till next year to do anything there.
Jim, we briefly talked about this the other day. Might be a consideration if we're falling behind and not keeping up. When budget time comes around, we might want to raise the budget a little on street resurfacing.
We were getting 4 blocks for 3,000, now it's,
Yeah.
or 30,000,
Yeah.
now it's 10 higher.
But there's a way to do more blocks if
Yeah.
the council.
Wasn't there a stipulation on that though, of not going over 39,000?
Well,
For the
Bid.
threshold, yeah, because of it has to go out for bidding if it hits a certain amount. That's
Okay.
exactly right.
I think they've raised that, Mike, that amount.
You
I
can
think.
break down the projects though too.
We'll check on it.
Yeah,
there you
we
go.
can check
Alan.
on it.
Good, I'm glad you brought that up. We'll check on that and find out what the,
at the time we get them
The
all
league-
done,
the
we're
league
gonna be
and
redoing.
Well, we just start back over again.
Yeah, we
Well, I
won't.
took it
we'll
off.
be
Can't
happy
do
with
that.
Looks like it's still that much.
okay, anything else, Jim?
Oh, that's about it.
Butch, you have anything?
Talked with Bill, water usage is pretty near normal for this time of year, so we must have most of the leaks caught. The consumer confidence report is on schedule. That's the one where you have to report if you have any overages or any violations or anything that has to be posted. That is on schedule. He talked about getting bids from Lane Western to pull that well casing in a couple months. And that's all I've got.
Okay, thank you.